Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to be taking you through part 2 of my room renovation, my bedroom renovation. Last week I posted a video of the wall that you see when you walk in my room, which is where my bed sits against. I did an accent wall, there's a window there, and we saw kind of the progress of how that side of the room is looking. Now we're going to flip around and we're going to look at the other side of the room, which is where my closet is, and previously where I had it was a calyx unit. Actually, it was an ectorp unit. No, not ectorp. What was that called? Expedite unit that IKEA used to make. Now they're calyx. I'm going to move that out and I'm going to add instead a small sized electric fireplace, and we're going to do a major makeover on that and make it look really cute. I'm going for Pride and Prejudice, Victorian, but also kind of granny chic look in my room, and what I want is for it to be really warm and really inviting for me when I come in at the end of the day after a long day of teaching kids, and just to relax and enjoy. Here's where we started, and you can see my bed looks similar, but I have very ugly gray walls, a nightstand that's a weird shape and too low, and here we are with new sconces, a pretty color and treatment on the walls. The bed is a little more refined, a little nicer, nice little reading nook on the side, and pretty lace sheer curtains. Here's the wall we'll be working on today with the closet and the sort of dresser unit that I had. Yesterday, didn't film any of it, but we took the shelf down, the closet bar, and as you can see, the boards, because the plan is to, I'm going to paint all this. I'm going to patch and paint the shelf unit.
Shelves in the closet. Happy thought indeed.
The walls, everything today. And then I'm going to hang my closet bar higher. It's going to be all the way up here at the top, like right there, and it would have been down here. So that gives me room for 2 bars, and that will be for shirts and then, or pants or whatever, and then over here will be my long hanging stuff. But I think I'm going to do it higher too, and then there will be room at the bottom for some shoes. And then I got these beautiful lace curtains, and they're gonna hang across the closet, so it'll just be kind of see-through. I can see my stuff, but it's not gonna, hopefully that'll help it not look too cluttery. But I am, as Cass would say on Clutterbug, I am a, what am I? I'm kind of a butterfly.
You're just a butterfly.
I'm a visual organizer. And I do like to see my stuff. I mean, it was a revelation when I took the glass slider doors that slide past each other, and I could see the middle of my closet. I actually found stuff that I forgot I had in the middle of my closet. I also decluttered a lot in here. Okay, before I start patching the closet and painting, I have to show you this closet rod I got. If you go to Home Depot and you go to the closet area, you're gonna pay $25 to $30 for a closet rod that's just wood like this. But if you go to the trim area, there's these big wooden dowels like this, and they're pretty much exactly the same as a closet rod. They're roughly $3 a square foot, or a linear foot. Now I got 6 feet, that's what I needed, so it would have been $18, but actually when I got it up there, she couldn't scan the barcode, and so I was able, she's just like, I'm just gonna give it to you, so I got it for free. It is a little more roughed up, it's got some really rough areas, so I'm gonna sand those down so they don't, I already got a sliver yesterday from one of those, so I'm going to smooth that down, but it's gonna work great, and I can cut it to the sizes I need. and it'll be wonderful. So here we go. I'm gonna patch this wall up so that I can paint. This color that's in my closet is just awful. It looks just plain tan right now, but if you look at it, it's like pinkish brown. I don't know. I want you to be able to see that color. You can kind of maybe see it a little bit more like that. It's like a very pink undertoned tan color. It's really ugly. It looks like flesh. I don't know. It's bad. And all of my closets are this color. So eventually I don't know why. Everything else has gotten painted but these closets. So it's gonna get painted. And by the way, I'm lovely. I have my lovely no makeup. I've got my paint overalls, my paint Mickey Mouse shirt underneath, and I'm good to go. Okay, I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. This is the joint compound that I got. I don't know about this brand or if it's one that I would normally use, but I just picked it up at Ace this morning because I needed some. But it was, this big bucket was $10, and the small, like teeny tiny, like it was like 8 ounces bucket was like $5, and then the middle sized one, which was way smaller than this, was like $9. So I got this one. It should save well. I have lots of other projects, so I'm just smoothing on, just patching in and making that smooth because it's been painted over where that board was many times, and it's a lot lower in there than it is on the regular wall. Now, does this need to be perfect? It does not, because I must have something on my trowel, but it's going to have clothes covering it all the time. So, but I do want to do this before I paint, so it'll be I like to do a good job. I take a couple of coats to do this, but already it's much better. Then I'll have to wait for it to dry, sand it, do another coat, and then down here, this baseboard never got caulked. So I'm gonna go ahead and caulk that. And there's a big hole right here from a cable coming through when people used to have, I say that like this is before my time, but when whoever the previous owner had cable TV, it went right through there, came through the closet, went right through there, and they must have had a TV about in the same place that I do right there. And so they had some cable. Now I just have a smart TV and Wi-Fi. It's so much better. Life is better with Wi-Fi. Now holes like that, they're small enough. You can just do it with joint compound. You just have to have a couple of coats. And then right here, we punched a hole in the wall when we were pulling the board down. So I'm just working on filling that in. I'm sure, you know, most people would say to get a piece of sheetrock and do all that jazz, but if you layer it up, you can actually fill that in with just joint compound. I've filled in this bottom half of the hole right now, and I'll wait for it to dry, and then I'll fill in the top. And, you know, it's not going to be as strong, but it's just going to have clothes covering it anyway, so it's all good. So for this shelf unit, I'm gonna just go ahead and paint it, but I need to do a scuff coat with, I have 150 grit sandpaper. I'm just gonna do a scuff coat, or a scuff sand. A scuff sand all over just to get the shiny part off, and then I'm just gonna paint it. I'm not even gonna prime it. And we're gonna see how it goes. I think it'll be fine. Okay, just a little update. I got the first coat of paint on the closet. Finally got everything patched except that one little spot that had a hole. I had to do another coat, so I couldn't wait. I just had to paint. I had to get that tan off the walls. This has 3 coats on the inside. Just looking pretty good. I'll probably do one more. And then it's got 2 coats on the outside, and I have the shelves outside painting them. But I didn't film myself painting today because I am a hot mess and you guys do not need to see that, but you will see the after. Okay, so here, that's 2 coats on the closet. I have 3 coats on the shelves, and it is such a pretty color. In fact, I think it's reading pretty well on camera. It's called Swiss Coffee by Bear. I know there's, I think it's Sherwin-Williams Swiss Coffee, but this is a really pretty one. Okay, so here's the final product. I didn't film any of this, but it took 4 coats of paint to get all of it done. And actually, as I look at it, it just feels like it could really use one more, but I don't want to put another coat of paint on. I attached the bookshelf to the wall with an L bracket at the top into a stud, and then I attached these side pieces so that I could have something to drill the closet bar into, although I didn't do one here. We'll see how that holds up over time. And then just painted all of it out, cut my closet bars down so it wasn't really a big process. And now I'm gonna put the closet back together. I've got my work cut out for me cleaning up. Oh my goodness, what a mess. I keep just moving this stuff from my bed down to the floor. While I'm putting the closet back together, I'll talk to you a little bit about how much this closet makeover cost. So total cost for me was very low, but that's because a lot of the materials I already had. The bookshelf I already had purchased, but I purchased it at a thrift store for $15. So I'll count that as 15. I had had it for probably a year before. The closet bar should have been $18, but I got it for free. The shelf on top that I put, I already had from another project that I didn't use it for, but I think they cost about $12 at Home Depot. The closet rod holders, they're just little plastic pieces. They cost $3 each, and I got 4 of them. So, no, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of them. That's $18. So, and then the paint was $35 because I got a fairly decent brand of paint. So, all together, that's $98 for under $100. If you were going to do something like this for under $100, you could do it. For me, it cost about $45 because I had so much of it already. Well, it's holding up pretty well, but on these corners right here I can see I am starting to go through the veneer a bit. My idea is to have a raw wood look on the top, and I am liking it, but you can see a little splotchiness still. Just going to do the top a little bit more. I just have to be really careful on these sides, because if I get these corners too much, let's see if you can see it a little closer. These corners right here, I'm just starting to go through the veneer a bit. So I'll see what I can do to patch that up or fix it a little, but I'm just gonna finish sanding the top. Okay, so this is how it's turning out. I like it. I'm not sure how I'll feel with it with the black on the bottom, so I'm gonna try it, and then if I don't like it, I'm gonna stain it my dark stain color. Ideally, I'd like to do this part also the raw wood, and then start here with the black with these little details. So I'm gonna try to sand this down all the way down to here and see if it works, and then I will start painting down here. All right, I've decided I'm going to take a break from sanding because I'm not sure if I want to do it darker or keep it this light, sort of raw looking wood. And I feel like I need to see it with the blackish color that's going to be on the bottom. So I'm going to tape everything off and spray the bottom, and then see what I think of it with the light wood, and see if I think it would look better with a darker color. If you don't have one of these, get one. So good. Okay, now is the big moment. I'm gonna take all the plastic and tape off. I am very impressed with this spray chalk paint, this Magnolia Home spray chalk paint. The finish on it is so nice. It's not streaky, it's not splotchy. It dries super fast. I've only had it on for about 30 minutes and it is pretty dry enough to take off the tape. So let's see what it looks like with the sanded wood at the top. All right, I absolutely love that.
That was awesome.
I didn't know what I was gonna think of that, like sanded, not quite raw, but sanded wood color on the top, but oh, I love that. That's so cute. Okay, the size of it is perfect, and the plug goes right inside, so it's able to sit totally flush against the wall. But that size is just right. I love that. So much less bulky than what I had in here before. I hope you enjoyed today's room makeover. We have one more part 3. I'm going to be showing you the other wall, which we haven't seen much of. It has my vanity and mirror, and also the door into my powder room. My bedroom just has a half bath connected to it, but I did redo that also, so we'll peek in there and see the things that I got done next week. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. Also, if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when I'm going to post my next video, or when I've posted my next video. So I hope you'll do that. I hope you'll join me. I have so many more projects, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.